shit takes forever to gather, even though with my tools and everything. I guess
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to the stream. This is Gorgo 2005 saying hello in my most or my best voice that I can pull up at the moment. My sinus issues have created a little bit of problem, and I might occasionally have a hacking fit, but we'll see what we can do to mitigate that. Before we get started today, I need to do some shout outs for my most recent set of followers who have come onto the channel and are now dropping follows. Mohillian, thank you for your follow. Caprine Assassin, Zenith Television, JJ Marvel 5. Well, that's just peachy. Thank you. DBQK, Hawkmoon 101, Big Red TD, This Year's Modem, MIT Hokey, and my Discord buddy, Mr. Audit. Welcome everybody to the channel. Thank you so much for your follows. They help me get my viewership up. I haven't officially done anything to start monetizing this stream yet, and I don't know if I really have any plans to do so in the immediate future, but it's good to know that I may have that option sooner or later, that we can give it a shot and maybe make a few bucks on the side that the IRS won't be breathing down my neck. So we'll see how it goes. So far, everything's been going well. I've been doing it strictly for the fun of it, and we certainly appreciate everybody stopping by, dropping follows, and participating in chat. So anyway, long way around the horn. I do believe, hang on a second here, make sure that I've got everything set up. I think that the gameplay screen is ready to go. Let's see what it looks like right now. And there it is. Wow, it popped up. Okay. I was having trouble getting it to pop up a little while ago, and now all of a sudden it's there. So I should not really need to do anything else. Everything is looking good there. So, okay. Yep, they will. They may well get there someday. Yes, yes. Hey, thank you, Mr. Audit. Appreciate it. Like I said, the free overlay set came from Stream Elements. When you pick up the OBS Open Broadcaster System software, that is free, by the way. When you pick up that software, you can get all kinds of free add-ons. Stream Elements is one, and it has a bunch of different sets of screens that I can set up, like the opening screen that you saw there. I have that one that I had there for just chatting. There it is, right there. And then I have a break screen that looks like. Since we're not ending the stream, we're still in the middle of everything, enjoying the flow of the game. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with my team. Okay, my perfect team just had a sim not too terribly long ago. Let's see if I lost or won, because I think I'm 5-3 on the day so far, hoping to be 6-3, not 5-4. And I'm 5-4. Yuck. Okay, I can make doubly sure on that score front, because I get to add a win to that. Yes, I'm 5-4. I started out like 4-1 today, so I'm only 1-3 over the remainder of the day after I started 4-1. But anyway, going back to the home screen, we look and see who's in first place in my division. There's our good old buddy Dishnet 34 up there with his Battle Creek Maple Syrup Cartel, leading the division by 12.5 games over the Louisville Colonels. My slippage in my record has allowed me to fall to third place, and I'm ready to bet that I'm now in second place in the wild card, and yes, I am. Louisville Colonels are a half game ahead of me. I was ahead of them by 2.5 games not that terribly long ago today. So the little stretch of losses that I've had, I think I've gone, what, 1-3? Yeah, I've gone 1-3 in my last 4 games. After starting 4-1, That started with a win back here, the last sim in the virtual month of May. That was game number 1 today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Then I went 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, and that's where I stand. And guess what I'm playing right now? Those Louisville Colonels, who just displaced me from second place down to third, and they're coming in for 2 more games this particular series in my park. And let's take a quick look at their roster here. They seem to be doing pretty well with a minimum of really, really nice cards. They do have David Price, they have Johan Santana, they have Curt Schilling, but they're still running Passau, who was so passe for me. I mean, like I was over him long ago. Salvi Perez, the new Salvi Perez. Well, that's a live card. They're running the live Salvi Perez at catcher to back up Vmart, Perfect Vmart, who had a little bit of a weak batting profile for me. I tried him once; he didn't work too well. But they're running 89 Heavy Johnson as a catcher. Also, they have 3 catchers in their lineup. They got Dick Allen at first base, and they're running Jimmy Fox. I tried the Perfect Jimmy Fox, and the profile was just too birdie to actually perform and do anything for me. Even though he has 103 contact, you would think he would be hitting the ball like a son of a gun. But the 187 power, he wasn't getting off the interstate with me. So I took him out and brought somebody else back in. I think I brought in Josh Gibson as a backup again. I started Jimmy, starting him, and putting Maurer in a platoon with him, because they're righty-lefty duo there. So I tried a little righty-lefty platooning, and that did not work at all. I mean, like he could not get off the interstate. Well, this is the other guy's Jimmy Fox. He does much better than my Jimmy Fox did. But anyway, the Louisville Colonels are doing halfway decent with a lineup that looks relatively weak. So the RNG plus whatever strategies they're using with the cards that they've got is working well for them. They have 1, 2, 3. They have 3 gold cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 diamonds. So yeah, half their lineup is non-perfects. So they do very, very well, and I admire them and applaud them for their ability to get the job done. Let's take a look and see how I'm faring against the rest of the league. And here we go, team versus team. And there I am. Okay, so far I started out not too terribly long ago, before I had an away series of 2 games at DishNet 34's park. I started out 7-3 against him, but he swept that home series of 2 games, and now he's only trailing me 7-5 in the season series. I swept both my home series with him, all 6 games, and I took 1 from his ballpark for my 7th win, and he took 3 in that first 4-game series in his park, and then that 2-game set that I just talked about. So right now I'm 7-5 against him. The outfit that I'm having trouble with, and I thank goodness that I don't have them in my division, is the Gentille Alouette. I went 1-5 against them, and they don't have that fantastic looking a lineup either. Look at all those diamonds in there. Not too many perfects. They're running Aroldis Chapman, for crying out loud, Smokey Joe Wood, Cy Young, B.J. Ryan, gosh, Rooney's, Jose Valverde. All of those guys were on and off my my roster. Live reward, Terry Pendleton. And then there's the Negro League star Josh Gibson, weak-armed Piazza, Nomar from the live series, Alan Trammell, gosh, Hack Wilson, gosh, yeah, look at all these guys. And I did 1-5 against them with my lineup. And what does my lineup look like? It looks like Yes. All perfects, 2 diamonds, and they're 99s. Okay, so I've got Vida Blue heading off my rotation, my lefty cheese rotation. Steve Carlton coming in, Mike Flanagan, another lefty, Harvey Haddock's another lefty, and there's my sole righty, arguably the best pitching card in the game, in Greg Maddux. So if I take a look at my pitching staff, Vida, despite his 4-6 record, only has a 2.39 ERA. And the last I looked, take a look at this. In the most recent All-Star game voting, he's second with a 4-6 record. He's second in the conference, mostly because of that ERA of his. He's been getting somewhat of a sad lack of run support. So I think the All-Star voters have taken that into consideration in voting for him for the All-Star game, that he's got great stuff, he's just not winning games. Here's my late stopper role, Rube Waddell, who is mint in that role. He has been nothing but mint ever since I put him there. And I've got Waino sitting right behind him in the earlier stopper role. Let's take a look and see what the pitching staff looks like. And there they are. There's Waddell, there's Waino. 2.49 ERA, 1.91 ERA, and look at all those innings they've got in. They're doing quite well. In fact, at the end of last season, Waddell did well enough. He went undefeated. He had an 11-0 record at the end of last season. Let me see what chat's looking like here. Hey, Bailey OOTP, thanks so much for your follow on the channel. I appreciate it. And Josh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I having some drastic home and away splits? Probably so, because I've got lefty cheese running really hard at home. I'll take a look at my extended standings here in just a little bit. Oh, and this drop is here to bring Goriel. Thank you, Sadie Orr. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, I hear you, Josh. Okay. Yeah, my lefty cheese isn't doing too badly. If I get in and get away from my pitching staff, I brought Cy Young in, and he has sadly not done too well. Kevin Brown, he may be headed for the showers also, with a 6.75 ERA. Let me see what I can do. Let's see. I got 14 and a half minutes left. Before I go to take a look at the extended standings, let me go ahead and make a change. I'm feeling the need to make a change. I'm going to move Cy down, and I'm going to move Kevin Brown down. But I think I need to get me a ground ball pitcher to take Kevin Brown's place. So we're going to take him out once I find somebody that looks good. And let's see here. I have let's see. Three Finger Brown. He's a ground ball pitcher. I think I might stick him in there in Kevin Brown's place. One Brown for another. So, Kevin, you're out. Mordecai, you're in. Okay. And let's see. Cy, you're out. And let me see who I can replace him with. I think Satchel might not be too bad an option, except his control is a little down there, shall we say. Okay, I need to find me a righty pitcher. Robin Roberts is too passé. And K-Rod, I don't want him. He's not too good. Santana's a lefty. Schilling, he's gotten shelled the last few times I've had him in there because he is a neutral pitcher with low movement, relatively low movement. So he gives up a few dingers. If we take a look here, yeah, take a look. In past seasons, he's been known for giving up the long ball. So if I were to put him in, I don't think that's my best choice. Let me see here. David Wells is a lefty. Smokey Joe is a righty. He's got kind of low movement also. Let me see here. Oh, look at those home runs he gives up. Nope. No Smokey Joe for me. Okay, let me take another look up and down the line. Mike Scott, you are a righty. Oh, but you got really low movement. But you're You're a neutral pitcher. Forget you. Okay. Let's see here. What looks good? What looks good? I don't want to bring in Nathan for crying out loud. He looks terrible. Young Kim, he's a righty. He's a possibility. I've had him in there once, but he got shelled both times I've tried him. Fergie Jenkins might even be a better choice, even with his low movement. Let me see what he looks like. He gives up less home runs than the other guys. I think Fergie's going to go in place of Cy Young. So let me go to my pitching staff and set the roles. I'm going to have Fergie in at the later setup role. Oops, not stopper, setup. Ah! Come on, mouse. There we go. Setup, and we're going to set him up for seventh or later, I said. There we go. And then three finger, we're going to set you up in middle relief, normal usage. So let me pop out, pop back in again, so the cards resort, and there we are. So we have Riho with a 2.08. See, I had three finger in here at one point in time, but look what happened to him. He got blown up big time. So we're going to give him a chance to bring his ERA down from 13.50. That's when I moved him out and put Cy in there. Matt Harvey's doing well. King Felix is doing well. Steve is doing very well. But yeah, Fergie just came in, and those guys are looking good. And over here, Vida's my only disappointment, but only because of the run support that he's lacking. Everybody else is doing fair to middling. Harvey Haddix is the most recent addition to the rotation with a 3.62 ERA. Let me look at my home stuff. Then I promise I will get to the extended standings. Okay, so we're still first in defensive efficiency, which is good. A 14.6 positive zone rating, third least number of errors. So the bullpen is the second best in the conference, and the starters are the fourth best in the conference in aggregate. Now, let's see here. So, yeah, you can see my bats really do need to pick up. They have been consistently, in gold anyway, they've been consistently first, second, or at the worst, third. And now they're rocking fourth, fifth, and sixth places all over the place. So, here we go. We're going to look at the standings. And we're going to look at expanded standings. And here's where my home and away comes into play. I'm in the NC West down here. At home, I have a 20-8 record. And look at my away record. I am 15-20. I'm losing ground on away games. Okay. Hudson, Josh, I tried him once, and he's been a disappointment, shall we say, for a Build a Legend card. Hi, Minerva, good to see you. Okay. Okay, Josh. Yeah, Mordecai's been good for you. All right. Your pen and your lineup. Yeah, my bats right now are really, really disappointing, especially when Vida is pitching for some strange reason. But I have a -1 Pythagorean. I've got a 41 run differential, which is better than Louisville Colonel. See, they're Pythagorean. They're up 2. They're higher than they should be. I'm 1 less than I should be, according to run differential. So I have a feeling that over time I will probably overtake the Louisville Colonels for second place in the conference and very possibly first place in the wild card. So if we take a look at the league standings, now we get to see the wild card a little bit. See, I've got a 2.5 game lead over the Gentile Alouette team that owned me, but since they're not in my conference, I only played them the 6 times this season. Those games are already over. I will not see them again. But I expect that I'll be able to keep a decent lead over the rest of the wild card races here. And my main competition is right there within my division, the Louisville Colonels. And I'm fairly certain that over time I will overtake them, but the time will only tell. And the sim coming up will also tell me. Means my lineups aren't strong enough on the road. Well, okay. Some righties in there. Well, if OOTP had a way to not only split up against right-handed pitching and against left-handed pitching, but also at home and on the road. I think I might be able to do that if I play around with extended lineups, but I'm not that experienced with them. And chat maybe can help me out here. If those other extended lineups can help me take advantage of home and away situations. I'd have to do the 7-day lineup. Okay, there you go. And I'd have to micromanage, which right now I'm not terribly into at this point because I do tend to have a little bit of a life outside the game. But we'll see. We'll see. I might play around with it and try to get some experience with 7-day. We'll see. But I appreciate the input there, folks. Let's see what it looks like if I were to take a look at my packs. I started the day with 77. I've picked up 3 from a semifinal loss. So that has me sitting on 80 packs right now. And let me check my my drops too. I haven't checked my drops. Oh gosh, yes, I've already lost my first drop. Let's go pick this guy up. Okay. All right, there's my first drop. Now let's get back to things here. You can also platoon some more that way, right-handed. Okay, yes. Versus left-handed pitching, you get more balance between the cheese. Gorgo Pac-Man. I'm chasing ghosts. Trying to eat them up. But I don't know if ghosts are on my keto diet or not. I'm down close to 30 pounds on keto. I ended up not doing cheese this season. Did something a little less harder to manage when I work 5 to 7 days a week. There you go, Minerva. I hear you loud and clear. As a retired old fart, I don't have such worries. Not to rub it in or anything, but that's part of the fun of this is that I do have a little bit of time that I can throw in there, but I still have a life outside of here. Just like last Saturday, when I had to call off my Saturday stream because I got a call from my oldest daughter, and I told the story about her last Sunday when I had a stream then, that her husband got hold of me on Facebook Messenger and says, "Hey, weather is perfect. You want to come over to our place for an outside get-together?" And I thought, "Oh, hey, haven't seen their daughters in some time, or my daughter in some time." She's my oldest one. She's the one that made me a daddy in the first place, a little over 41 and a half years ago. But that was neither here nor there. But it was fun to run into all of those guys. My grandparents say that they're busier after they retire than when they were working. Well, yeah, when you're chasing around after grandkids, I'll tell you, before the pandemic hit, that's basically where we were, and that was before I came into OOTP as basically a pandemic tedium reliever. Okay. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Minerva. Hope your grandfather's doing better. Hope he's doing better, buddy. Be thinking about him. But again, Bailey OOTP, thank you so much for your follow. And you can see I have a drop back there. There's my first drop. I'm working on drop number 2. I'm up to 81 packs. I'm just about ready to open these guys up, except I want to take a look and see how badly my alt is doing. My alt over in, I think, silver now. Let's see here. Do I have any tournaments I need to re-enter here before I jump over to look at my alt? No, everybody's still running here. 81's my longest running one. Okay, I'm going to log out of here and go take a look at my alt account. They've been on a trampoline themselves, where my main team is on the gold and diamond trampoline, bouncing back and forth from one to the other. This outfit has been on a bronze trampoline, bronze, and silver. And they're bounced up to silver this season, but look at where they are now. If they're where they were when I saw them last yesterday, this doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good at all. Come on, come on. Yep, last place in the division. We're only 7 games out of first place, though, so that's not terribly bad. And I'm only 7 games under 500, which isn't terribly bad. But our division seems to be kind of tightly packed here. Yeah, 7 games from bottom to top. So I could conceivably improve some if I ever start winning. But anyway, I've been running into some really hard hammering silver teams where I'm running live rewards mostly, with a few lucky draws in there. Like I've got live Brandon Woodruff in there. I've got live Tatis Jr. I've got live Wander. But everybody else, oh yeah, live Byron Buxton also. So I do have a few decent live cards in there, and most of the rest of them are live missions rewards. This team is all packs and missions only. I do not go out and buy cards just for the sake of buying them. I do have 5 packs in reserve just from finishing a few more missions. And if I take a look at my missions, I don't think that I've gotten anything newly completed lately. No, nothing. So I could conceivably pick up Rick Sutcliffe, but I don't think... Let's see. Yeah, he's a 94. He could conceivably make my lineup over here in silver. I don't know. We'll see. But he's only 10 points off. I may be able to go get him over time. But I've got lots of options open here, but I don't really spend that awful much time here. I've accumulated a treasury of almost 31K. I do have those 5 packs already in the barn, so we could play around with that if and when I get a chance to spend a little bit more time with them. But for right now, that's how my alt team is doing. Of, like I say, live rewards plus a few good live cards. And we're going to log out just as the simulation is beginning and maybe get back over here to the main team in time to see their sim finishing up. And I'm hoping that it is a positive result against Louisville so I can retake second place. So let me take a look at my longest running tournament and see how it's doing while I'm waiting on this sim to complete up here. I rock this. I'm 32 and 29 and in 4th place, 2 games out of first. That's a tightly packed division too. Yeah. BFF leagues are tough as heck. Oh, you bet they are. Do all the Build a Legend bronze missions? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think I can only do the Build a Legend bronzes if I draw the cards, because I don't go out and buy Build a Legends. I do finish the bronzes as soon as I draw a card, but I see little use in drawing the card until I see no need to finish the missions until I draw the cards. So anyway, okay, fleet placement decide you should never get there. Okay, yeah, Build a Legend alone is a mission. There you go. That's exactly it right there. Okay. So let's see. Oh, Gamba Magus, you had a 100 Ricky on Sunday night. Excellent, excellent, excellent draw. I haven't gotten that lucky. The last historical perfect that I drew was an Orlando Cepeda that came out of a perfect pack that I got from doing a mission on my live team here, or on my main team here. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Audit, that other team is basically packs and missions only. So that's why they are where they are. I don't go out of my way to buy new cards. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so let's take a look. Oh, DA186, thank you so much for following the channel. We appreciate it greatly. Okay, let me bring down. Oh, I'm going to be in a quarterfinal. Excellent. Okay, in my longest running tournament. I need to get some more progress because 3 packs isn't going to cut it for the day. Okay, so I don't have my quarterfinal set yet. Got to wait on some more sims to complete. Let's jump out and take a look at the main team and see if they have got their sim done. And yes, they do. And it looks like I picked up 150 perfect points because I remember sitting on 15,006. Okay, so I picked up 150 perfect points. Hopefully this is a win. Hopefully. Come on, game, give me a win. I want to win. I want to be back in second place and leading the wild card, and that's exactly what I got. Ahead of the Louisville Colonels. Oh, look at that, 10-0. Talk about a skunking. Okay, and there's my 150 points, perfect points from the 10 runs scored in a shutout, shutting them down achievement for 150 big ones. So that was nice for the home team, and we appreciate that. And Flanagan had a good ball game. He had an excellent ball game. In fact, let's take a look at the box score before we go back and get ready to open us some packs. Okay. Oh yeah, 3 3-run innings and an extra 1-run inning. Del Crandall, my backup catcher. Yeah, that's who I brought back. That's who I brought back was Crandall. When I gave Jimmy Fox. Oh no. Well, kind of, sort of. I ended up taking Mauer out of the catcher spot and putting him at first base. After Jimmy Fox didn't cut it, and then I ended up putting Stan the Man back at first base and moving Mauer back to catcher. But Stan the Man's been getting the job done with his bat here lately. I'll maybe take a quick look at them. But Enos had some good at-bats. Pete had a good at-bat. Crandall had a good at-bat. Let's see what the line score looks like here. Oh, yeah, Pete with 3 ribbies. Yes. And Enos with 3 ribbies. Nice. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, Stan the Man's leading the team in RBIs right now, 39 at this early juncture of the season. Pete has driven in 35. Oscar's driven in 30. Caminiti's driven in 26. Ducky Medwick in left with 25 ribbies, and Enos in right with 24 ribbies. And the big home run man is Mr. Caminiti with 7 round trippers. So let's see if we take a look. Yeah, we had a pretty decent hitting day there. Only Caminiti with his he had 3 strikeouts. He must have reached on a fielder's choice or an error. Oh, very likely a fielder's choice that allowed him to score a run. But he didn't have any hits in his 5 at-bats. And Jackie with 3 walks only had 2 at-bats, but got no hits, but still scored a run. So anyway, let's jump out of here and take a look at my lineup. So I'm going to see who's batting the best right now. And I've got Pete at the very top, batting 331. Oh, good. One of my cards sold. Excellent. Now I'll go back here and sort by average again. Stan the Man's coming in strong at 316. Jackie at 312. He and Joe Morgan are platooning. And right now Joe's been pretty doggone cold. So I may end up making Joe Morgan the left-handed pitching starting second baseman. Or no, I don't want to do that. I'm talking about the other way around. I want to do that on the right-handed side to move Jackie. Wait a minute, I've already got him there. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay, let's take Morgan out here, put him over here. Jackie's over there. Okay, so Jackie's going to be the starting second baseman against righties and lefties because his bat is hot as fire. Okay, Pop Lloyd, he's continuing to do really, really well for me. He's batting 307. He's been batting in the 300s here basically the last 3 seasons for a 99 card. So his batting is really, really picked up. Oscar's doing better than usual at 295. Maurer is disappointing a little bit at only 271. He's usually in the low 300s with a minus 1.4 batting runs rating. And Caminiti usually rakes better than that at 250. Crandall at 250. Enos at 243. He's really disappointing. Pee Wee Reese, my backup shortstop, because Pop's been killing it. So Pee Wee's his backup. Morgan is now the backup second baseman against all pitching. Cool Papa is my platooning backup outfielder. And Ducky Medwick is my starting left fielder. I may... Okay. Alrighty. I may end up doing something to get... Yeah, because look at that. Yeah, Ducky isn't doing too well in left field at all. I may have to take him out and give somebody else a shot in left field with a minus 16.8 batting runs. Aye. Okay, I'll be considering some left field replacements for him. And right now, off the top of my head, I may move Enos over to left and put Cool Papa back in right and bring in either Curt Flood or Lou Brock as my backup outfielder. But Cool Papa isn't doing that well either, so I don't want to make him my full-time right fielder either. So I'm going to be looking at outfield options here fairly soon. I'm not going to do it just yet. But anyway, cards returning to my collection, which I expected at about 3:45. Because I had a bunch of cards. I had 29 cards sitting in the auction house, and all but 5 of them were due to come back if they didn't sell at about this time frame. So if I take a look at my collection, I've got to go back to the home screen and go to the collection, and there are my duplicates. Okay, so I've got 3 duplicates sitting out there that have come back unsold. And if I look at my auctions, outstanding auctions, okay, there's a bunch of them that are going to expire here any minute. Okay, any minute they're going to expire and come back to the collection. Okay, and there's another one that's only got 2 minutes left. So only 5 of my cards, the ones that have 4 hours on them, the ones that have 4 hours on them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are the ones that all went up at about the same time, and everybody else is coming back to roost, and we'll be selling those off with the rest of my duplicates later. Okay, I'd say it's just about time for us to go take a look. Okay. Hi, TR man. Yes, you've been FTP in 21 and 22. I'm FTP this year. Last year I was not so much. I ended up spending a little bit of cash, and the only thing I went against a pure free-to-play was when one of my grandkids gave me a Steam gift card that she says, I want you to use these to buy some perfect points for your baseball team. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that I did not buy OOTP 22 on Steam like I did 21. See, I did all my perfect point purchases last season, or last year, last game cycle, on Steam points, which ended up getting converted to game points. So she thought she would give me, it was for my birthday back in May. She says, here's a $5 gift card for Steam for you to buy some perfect points. So I wasn't able to actually use them that way. But what I did, I went in through the back door and bought $5 worth of perfect points myself, because I didn't feel like I had a choice. But she had no way of knowing that I bought them myself. I ended up using the $5 Steam card to buy one of those other games like Among Us or Balloons or something along that line. But I used her card to help me out, but not in OTP. So I went ahead and got the 5K perfect points, And next time she came to visit, I happened to bring her in here and show her, here's how your $5 helped my team. And it was Burn the Heretic. Yeah. But so I had to kind of play loose and fast with the rules on being a free-to-play player, just to make that have good optics, if you know what I mean. I tried to make it have good optics, and I think I succeeded. Okay, so let's see. There's more cards coming back. Let me see. Come on. The game is stuck. That's not good. Come on. Okay. Yeah, look at all the cards that are coming back. I mean, like within the next minute and 45 seconds, I'm going to have 5 more cards come back. So I'm going to let them sit. And let's go out to here. I'd say it's about time to do us some pack ripping here as soon as I check my drop. And I got my second drop ready. Okay, so there's going to be 82 packs for me to open up. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, good enough. Now, let's come on back here. Wait for my Twitch drop to hit. And we'll get to pack ribbon. Look at all those silver packs in there from watching OOTP official streams this week. I think they're going to continue doing silver packs, at least for the duration of this week. I don't know if it will continue afterwards. Come on, game. Okay. All right, I'm still waiting on the Twitch drop to hit. Let's see what's new here. I got new All-Star voting. Let's check and see if Vida is still holding up down here. Yes, he's still holding up with his 4-6 record. He's in 3rd place for starting pitching. And I've got 2 relievers now. Yeah, there's Rube and there's Wayno. They're holding up their spots. Pete is the top DH. That's Dishnet's Ichiro is doing well. My Oscar is doing well in center. Pop is killing it at short again. Second base, I have nobody. First base, there's Stan the Man holding up and representing, and none of my catchers are doing anything. Okay, here we get to see that again. All right, more of those cards. There's my Twitch drop. Okay, now let's go on back to the main event here, and let's start ripping some packs. Why don't we? Let's do this thing. Come on, game. Be good to me. There's a gold to start with. Good old Josh Hader. Good to see him. Nice start to my pack draws. Let me see. He's worth a little bit more, but he's a unique card, so I think I'm going to hang on to him until after Thursday night. Because he might potentially be part of a postseason set, considering that the Brewers did make the postseason. So I'm going to keep him for now. Let's see our next pack. 81 to go. And these are all live cards. A whole lot of meh, including Scott Schebler, formerly of my Reds. He started in our organization. Okay, come on. There's a silver card. Danny Jansen with the nice specs. Good to see him. Scott Cooper is a duplicate historical all-star card. Okay, that's about the 3rd or 4th Danny Coulombe that I've seen. I put 2 of him up on the auction block not too terribly long ago. Because my irons are the last ones that I sell, and I remember putting up 2 of him. Now I've got a 3rd one to get rid of. If I take the pessimistic route and think that the other 2 didn't sell either, and they're back in my stable right now anyway. But anyway, 79 packs to go. Let's go. More cards, please. And more lives. And they're all, gosh. I had 3 of this guy that I just put up this morning. So now I've got a 4th one to get rid of. Not a whole lot of anything. Next pack. Let's go. Hey, Erasmo Ramirez. We've seen him before. I thought we had. And everybody else, live cards. Yeah, let's keep going. 77 packs. And John Cangelosi, we've seen him. Nick Dumovich, we've seen him. Dave Rasich, we've seen him. Everybody else is live, including Jose Peraza, formerly of my Reds. Let's go. Rudy Regalado. That name looked new, but it's not new. Bill Honeyfield. He's also a duplicate. Everybody else is live. Let me take a quick look at chat. Okay. Oh, Gamba Magus, your cards were iced this morning. Went about 50. Okay, yeah, without a silver or higher. I've seen one gold already, but that was in the very, very first pack. So I'm not holding my breath, thankfully. Okay. And I can maybe report a little bit of good news for anybody that hasn't been keeping up in Discord, is that I have completed Franchise Hero 3 paths so that when FH3 comes out in another 8 days, that I will have 4 of them auto-completed. I will have the Reds completely done. I've got the Cardinals completely done. Same thing with the Seattle Mariners. Same thing with the Oakland A's. They are already done for Franchise Hero 3. Every single requirement and prerequisite has been met. Pete Runnels, have we seen you? Hey, brand new historic bronze. First baseman with the Washington Senators in 1956. Excellent. Welcome to the organization, sir. And everybody else is a live card. Let's go. There's a silver Jameson Taillon with the Yankees. And he's a, let's see, yeah, he would possibly be in a postseason set. So there's another keeper right there. He'd be a keeper anyway because he's unique. He doesn't show up as a duplicate. So, Kurt Abbott, we've seen you before, and everybody else is a live card. Let's keep going here. 73 packs to go. I will jump back on occasion to take a look and see how my drops are looking. See if I can pick up drop number 3 here. Franco Rourke, yes, we've seen you. Everything else is... Let's go. Come on, game. Let's see some cards. And yay, Build a Legend, Mr. Ramirez. What are you going for these days, sir? Less than 300. Okay, that's a little higher than I've been seeing for Build a Legends lately. That's not too bad. A lot of them lately have been going for less than 200. So, yeah, I'm glad to see one at least over 200, nearly 3. And there's one that I predicted a little while ago. I knew I was going to have one sooner or later here. Okay, let's keep on going. 71 packs to go. And there's another silver for Chris Martin, and he will be possibly in a postseason set. So another keeper. So I'm liking what I see so far. Everybody that I've gotten that's a live card is a potential member of the postseason set. So they're all keepers so far, silvers and the single gold that I've gotten, okay? Rick Leach, have we seen you before? Yes, we have. Okay, let's go. 70 packs to go. And Max Leon is a duplicate. Mac Allison is not a duplicate. Brand new historic iron to the team. From way back, I think this might be from 1913. That may very well be the St. Louis Browns and not the St. Louis Cardinals. And there's our landline ringing in, and I'll let my wife handle that one. It's going to ring a little bit before we ignore it because it's a 443 number. It's nobody we know. So Eddie Wilson, you are a duplicate, and so is Max Leon. 69 packs to go. Let's do this. Okay, the Reds are Warren. Everybody else still alive. Next pack. Yeah, thank you, Gamba Mangus. I thought that would have to be St. Louis Browns. Had to be. Okay, and here we have all live cards, including the Reds Rookie of the Year second place candidate in Tyler Stevenson, because Jonathan India's got that one. It's an immortal lock. There's no way he's not going to win Rookie of the Year. But Tyler Stevenson did an excellent job in a rookie position. Excellent to the point that it looks as if, and all indications are leaning that way, though I don't think anything official has been announced yet, is that the Reds will be parting company with a longtime starter Tucker Barnhart, which I really kind of hate to see. But if they feel the need to bring in the new blood and let him do more with the club, then by all means let him. He does a very good job behind the plate. Okay? Even though Tucker Barnhart is a multi-year Gold Glove winner. All right, all live cards with the exception of Garrett Mock, and he is a duplicate duplicate historic bronze. 66 packs to go. Let's go, guys. Come on, game. Come on, game. There's a gold card. Pete Fairbanks with the Tampa Bay Rays, and he could also appear in a postseason set. So we're getting all postseason participants so far in the Silver and Live realm. So I'm really, really liking this. I have some potential value, much greater value here. So Jay Gibbons, brand new historic bronze from the 2002 Orioles. Welcome to the organization, sir. John Stevens, are you new? No, you are not. Walter Anderson is a duplicate also with the 1917 Philadelphia Athletics. Okay, Jose Valdivieso, I know we've seen you before with the Senators from 1956. 65 packs to go. Let's do this. And all live cards. Not even worth a mosquito fart on that one. Okay, 2 bronzes. Okay, I'd still like to know who beat you up, Mr. Grisham, to put that mark on the bridge of your nose. Okay, 64 packs to go. And there's an historic gold. All right, Heine Mueller. And since he's an historic, if they happen to break up the Cardinals into a live set and an historic set for postseason, he's another possible keeper. But he's also a duplicate. So let me see what missions he's in. See, he's already in stuff I've completed. And he's got a 3K value. I'm not going to sell him yet. I am going to hang on to him just in the event that his card may go up in value if he's in the missions on Thursday night, tomorrow night. And there's the live Cody Reed that I heard Sergeant Mushroom say recently is a very good card to use in iron tournaments. Not there's another Cody Reed card that is a non-live card that is not nearly as good as this 58 Cody Reed. And Cody used to be with the Reds. So Josh Fogg, we've seen you before. Heine Miller, we've seen you before. All others are alive. 63 packs to go. Let's do this. And there's another Build-A-Legend, Tim Salmon, or Salmon, or whatever they call him. Okay. The Met, okay. A little suspicious that the Mets select was not DeGrom. Okay. Okay. Possibly. Oh, I see there, Josh. He did say a little bit about 2 overall. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nice speculation there, Chad. I appreciate all the comments here. You guys are really talking it up to the point where I can't really keep up with you. Okay. Yeah, all kinds of speculation on who the Franchise Hero 3 is going to be. All kinds of speculation. I'm kind of betting the ranch on the Seattle Mariners card being Junior. If it isn't Junior, I'll be really, really surprised. DA 186 and Gambamagus and Polycarp and Silver K Hawk. Thank you so much for following the channel. Greatly appreciated, folks. Welcome to the channel. It's good to see you. Okay, now I think we're ready for one more pack if I can ever get around to the game. Where are you, game? Come on, right about there. Okay, Tim Salmon, how much are you selling for these days, buddy? Hey, he's over 400 for one of the weaker, I think, one of the weaker Build-A-Legend Perfects. His bronze is going pretty highly, so we'll get rid of him sometime later. 62 packs to go. Let's go. I'm really hoping that the Junior makes it for the Mariners. I would love to see one of the Big Red Machine get to be Cincinnati's franchise hero 3. I don't know who that could be. Reniel Pinto, have we seen you? Yes, we have. Yung Bong, we've seen you. Gordon Jones, we've seen you. Tom Tucky, we've seen you. And these other two guys are live. So, 61 packs to go. I haven't seen any diamonds yet. There's an historic gold. All right. And hey, look at there. Double gold. Double historic gold, as a matter of fact. Yikes. Okay, Mike Timlin. He's with the Red Sox. He could be in a postseason set. And Bartell could be in a postseason set because he's with the Yankees. All of these silvers and golds. And the Willie Adames. Brewers. Boom. Another keeper. None of these guys have been off of a postseason team. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dick Bartell, you're going to be a keeper for team mission number 2 for San Fran. Yes, sirreebies. Okay, and you are not a duplicate. Mike Timlin, you are a duplicate, but let's see where you fit in. Okay, you're prime performers for Miami, but this is 2 of you. I don't need the second one. May get rid of you later. Willie Adames, we're going to hang on to all 3 of them anyway. It doesn't matter. We're going to hang on to all 3 of them because they could potentially be in the postseason mission. Okay? I have not seen a silver or a gold card yet. And there's another one. There's another one. The Giants made the postseason. Good grief. Okay. He's in team mission number 2 also. But he's a duplicate, so that's why the percentage did not go up. So I'm hanging on to him. I have not seen a single gold or silver, live or historic card yet that has not been connected to a team that was in the postseason this year. Man alive. The RNG pack gods are certainly smiling on me. Okay, Jason Marquis is a brand new historic bronze. Welcome to the organization, sir. 2009 Colorado Rockies as a starting pitcher. Roy Johnson, yes, we have seen you before. Everybody else is a live card. Let me take a quick look at my drops. I might be due for a third one. I'm due for a third one. Let's go get it. Okay. Claimed. And now back to the game. Okay. Pardon the short interruption. 58 packs to go. Desi Relaford. He's a duplicate. Doug Wachter is a duplicate. Everybody else is live. Nothing new to see here, folks. Let's keep on going. And Danny Baez, or Dennis Baez. Nothing. Or would that be Denise? Oh, Denise does not sound right. But even though it looks phonetically correct for the Spanish language, hard to say how to pronounce his name. But I'm guessing right now Dennis Baez. Take off on Dennis. But anyway, Joe Strip, we've not seen Joe Strip before, okay? But look at Dodger, historic iron, keeper. Indians, he is a duplicate, but we wouldn't be doing anything with him anyway other than selling duplicates. Okay, next pack, please. Herman Gonzalez is a brand new historic bronze with the Twinkies, okay? So as a unique bronze, we'll keep him. And Jake Pittler, we've seen him before. Everybody else is a live card. Let me take a quick look at chat. Somebody feels like Christy Mathewson. Tim Gross feels that like Christy Mathewson is going to get a postseason topper. Okay. Okay. Great comments there, chat. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody with their chat contributions. Way too many for me to keep up with. But yeah, Bob Gibson could be a postseason topper tomorrow. Yes. Or are you talking Kirk Gibson? SJB84, first time chatter. Thank you for appearing and contributing. We appreciate it. Clemente might also be part of postseason. Yes, I would agree there. We have not seen a very decent Clemente card. I think there was one that came out for him not too terribly long ago. An AM Kid AU. Are you Australian by chance? Or you like to have a little bit of gold, for which the periodic symbol is AU attached to your name. PS3 released before FH3. What is PS3? I think all of the FH3s. Oh, you mean postseason number 3? I see what you're saying. Yeah, postseason is PS3. I think that's supposed to be tomorrow night, to the best of my knowledge. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kurt Schilling can't be with Arizona. Can't even be with Boston, I don't think. Okay, we could possibly use Cap Anson. He'd be a decent franchise hero 3 or a postseason topper. Okay. All right. 55 packs to go. Let's keep on moving. The chat is ablaze, and I appreciate it greatly. Okay. Gabby Street hit brand new historic bronze. Welcome to the organization, sir, with the 1909 Washington team. I don't think they were called the Senators at that time. Anybody in chat have an idea what the Washington team name was? I don't think it was the Senators. I'll be watching to see if there's a response there. Okay. Nap Lajoie? We'll see. We will see. Yes, they were still the Senators. Thank you, DA186. They were still the Senators back then. Okay, that's in 1909, so that's very good to know. So I don't know my baseball history nearly as much as I think I should, especially when it comes to trying to peg some of these historic cards that I feel really literally, or I should say literacy deficient in their lineage and their particular pedigree. Okay, Dane Dunning, Texas Rangers. Yep, another postseason card. Keeper. I have not seen a silver or a gold yet that was not a postseason card. Let's go. There's a diamond. Nolan Arenado, another keeper, baby, with the Cardinals. Okay, doke. Nice draw. Look at 4 bronzes. Mike Carp, we've seen you. Manuel Lee, we've seen you. Sibby Sisti, I know we've seen you. And Ray Black, I know we've seen you too. But every single silver or higher card has been a potential postseason card, and as such, a keeper. So I'll probably have me a nice sale after tomorrow night's content release. Okay. And it'll be really strange not seeing, and there's another postseason silver. Josh Taylor with the Red Sox. It'll be really strange seeing, I believe Nicolino is lined up to do This Week in Perfect Team tomorrow night in Chris's stepping aside from social media duties, which personally I was sad to see, but if he sees upsides to it, I have no problems with it. I wish Chris Jardine nothing but the very, very best in whatever he is continuing to do with the organization. Okay? So we still may see him in a stream in the future, like we thought maybe we'd never see Rich again, and he appeared this week in an OTP stream on MLB, their Twitch channel. So Sam Freeman, you are a duplicate. Everybody else is live. Let's keep on going. Every card, there's a Yankee, an historic gold that belongs to a postseason team. Oh, wait a minute. Jose Abreu. He's a unique silver, but I don't think the White Sox appeared in the postseason this year. That's the first non-postseason silver or higher that I've seen all pack rip long. And that, to me, I mean, like, what is it? We have maybe 20, 15, at least a dozen silvers or higher that he's the first non-postseason silver card or higher. Okay, 51 packs to go, and there's another diamond. Juan Soto with the Nationals, and he's not postseason either. Okay, so we'll decide later what to do with Mr. Soto. Cowboy Jones, we've seen you. Rich Hand, we've seen you. Everybody else is live. Juan Soto, why'd you have to slip down 2 from perfect? You'd be worth about 16,000 more for me. Okay, 50 packs to go. We're getting down a little closer to the end. We've only gone through 32 packs. Okay, Lou Trevino, Blake Snell, Colton Walker. Okay, these are all duplicates, and those are all live cards. Let me see how I'm doing with my drops. I think I might be getting close again. Oh, I'm only 7 minutes in. I'm not even halfway through. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Blake Snell with the Padres. They did not make the postseason. Now watch me have a stretch of non-postseason silvers or higher. Okay, that's 3 in a row now that I've had that were not postseason cards after a nice long stretch of postseason keepers. Okay. And 4 bronzes, including friend of the game, Mr. Brett Phillips. Good to see him. And all live cards, nothing to see other than saying hi to Brett. And there's a silver card with the Texas Rangers. There's another postseason keeper. Okay, the string of 3 non-postseason cards has been broken. So Texas Rangers, Mickey Rivers, he's a unique card. He'll be a keeper. Eddie Bachman, have we seen you before? No, we haven't. Yes, we have, I mean. But Mickey Rivers is a brand new to the organization silver card, center field with the Rangers from 1980. Welcome to the team, sir. Jack Ferry, we've seen you before. Everybody else is live, including my former second baseman, for a platooning second baseman on my bronze tournament team, Tommy LaStella, until I found somebody better. A 2-headed monster named Arias and Fletcher. Lance Lynn, there's another non-postseason card, but he's a diamond. That's the second non-postseason diamond that I've seen. Juan Soto being the other. But I'm getting some decent pack luck here lately. Good to see everything happening here. 46 packs to go. Let's see it. Let's see some better cards, folks. There's the Reds Punisher, Aristides Aquino, Mr. Schwindel, who's a first baseman with the Cubs. Saw him play towards the end of the season. Rafael Roque is a duplicate. Everybody else is a live card. 45 packs to go. Let's go. Okay. Wow, look at chat. Chat is absolutely ablaze. Chat is absolutely ablaze. Oh, Chris said he was doing nothing else besides TWIPT. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so if he's going to do Thursday nights only, that will be okay. Because I thought I saw something that seemed to indicate that perhaps Nicolino would be, or maybe he's picking up the rest of Chris's social media duties. It's hard to say what is lying in the OOTP sphere, but there is a Build-A-Legend Mike Mussina. That's my 3rd or 4th Build-A-Legend today, and what is he going for these days? He's only going for 189. That's hardly worth the time of day. Bob Colson, I know we've seen you before. Because one community, I remember that name because a community I used to live in, one of the town doctors was Dr. Colson. And one of Dr. Colson's kids was in the band that I had helped, the high school band that I had the pleasure to work with and help along. I was the elementary and junior high guy, but I got to assist every now and then with the high school. So that's how I knew that Bob Colson was not a brand new card. But Mussina, good to see you. You'll bring in a little bit to the treasury. Everybody else being live. Let's go with the next pack, please. Okay, there's Trent Beat Up Grisham and former Red Pedro Strop, now with the Cubbies. And nothing else to see here. Let's keep on going. So I think we've gotten 4 postseason silvers or higher that were 4 potential non-potential postseason cards because they were on non-postseason teams, and most of them were White Sox. Okay, So, Lou Klimchak, we have seen you before. Everybody else is live. That's a keep on a moving. Let's do this. There's a gold card and another potential postseason card with Jonathan Loisiga. I always have trouble pronouncing his name the first try, so I usually have to wait a second try to get it. So there's another keeper, a potential postseason card. 41 packs to go. We're only halfway through, folks. Gosh. Okay, Moose McCormick, brand new historic iron. Welcome to the team, sir, from the 1908 Yankees. Good to see you with the team. Cheeto Martinez is a duplicate historic iron. Everybody else is live. Let me check my drops real quick. Okay, I'm only 3 minutes away from my next drop, so let's keep on a-going. Here's the game, and back to 40 packs to go. Former Red Heath Hembry. Okay, John Pasella. You are a duplicate. Everybody else, including Panda Bear, and there's Zach Lowther. I'm tired of seeing your face, buddy. Quit showing up. You're the 5th one I've seen in the last 2 pack draws. Okay, everybody else is live. 39 packs to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Eugenio Suarez, former gold card. Had a bit of a rough 2021 season. And everybody else being live. We're ready for our next pack. Please show me something good. That is considered something good, except he's not a postseason card. The Angels did not make the postseason, to the best of my knowledge. They weren't even in a wild card, were they not? Okay. Okay, yes, thank you so much, Mr. Audit. I'd love to see a Roger Connor. I would kill to get a Roger Connor. The Angels were not in the postseason, were they? I don't think they were. So that's not a keeper, but if he's a unique card, Stu Clyburn, yes, he's a unique card. I'll hang on to him anyway. All right, 37 packs to go. If I have a card sale, it's going to be like starting tomorrow night after the content set is released. Okay, Al Nipper, I know we've seen you before, so let's keep on going. And Mike Felder, we've seen you before, everybody else being live. 35 packs to go. Let me check chat. The Angels weren't. Oh, the White Sox were in the postseason. Okay, thank you, DA186. I missed that. So those White Sox are actually keepers. Okay. Were they wild card? They were wild card? They almost had to be, because I don't think they were division winner. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate the input. Kleinman 044, Sean Sull 10, and Tom Budaman. Thank you so much for following the channel. We appreciate it greatly. And I scored a drop. Twitch done told me so. And let's go get it. This is number 4 for me. Claimed. Alrighty. Okay, now we're ready for number 5. 34 packs to go. Hey, I think we'll make it to my 5th pack drop here, if I keep on moving. And George Stuland is a duplicate. Swede Risberg. I thought that name looked terribly unfamiliar, so he's a brand new historic bronze from the... Oh, let's see. Yes, oh, that's a classic 1918 Chicago White Sox logo. Look at that logo. I like the logo. Really, really nice logo. I don't know what it was. That a World War I era logo, I'm guessing? Though the war was over in 1917. At least I believe it was over in 17. Huh. But that's an all-American looking White Sox logo, which I really, really like. Nice card art. Okay. Next pack, please. And there's a Red Sox keeper, Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers. I've been seeing more postseason keepers than sellers. Albert Hall with the Braves. We've seen you before. Jack Ferry. We've seen you before. Everybody else is a live card. 31 packs. We're getting close to the end. A little closer anyway. There's a diamond. Ken Giles with the Mariners. And I'm 99 3/4% positive that the Mariners did not make the playoffs. But the Yankees did. So Giancarlo, formerly Mike Stanton, is a keeper. But I'm not so sure about Seattle. I don't think Seattle was in the postseason. What do you think, chat? Seattle was not, right? Mariners did not make the playoffs. Thank you so much. I appreciate the verification and the confirmation. Adam Pettyjohn, he is a duplicate. Jimmy Wasdell is a duplicate. Neil Finn is a duplicate. Okay, 30 packs to go. So we keep Stanton and maybe sell the other. Okay, Mr. Helsley. Bobby Cox is a duplicate. And Dick Rosette is a duplicate. So we've seen all of those guys. Let's keep on going. Have the Chi Sox ever won the AL Central? That's a good question. I think sometime in my recent memory that they have. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Sad Fetty for Paul Sewald, and he's with the Seattle Mariners. He's not a keeper. But there's about my fourth Build-A-Legend. I'm having much better pack luck with Build-A-Legends. If I was doing Call Your Shot right now, I'd be giving away perfect points like a monster. That's 4 Build-A-Legends that I picked up today. John Antonelli, you've seen you before. 28 packs to go. Let's go. And Joe Wallace, we have seen you before. Everybody else is live. Not even worthy of a mosquito fart. Let's go. Ed Kleeman. Okay, Max Kepler with the German flag in the corner of his card bubble. The only MLB card I can think of that has a German flag flying on it. Okay, all others being live. Let's keep on going. Adam Bernero. Okay, that name wasn't familiar, but the card bubble tells me he is a duplicate. Vic Keane, we've seen you before. Red Owens, we've seen you before. All others are live. Last 25 packs, let's go for it. Okay. 4 bronzes in there, all live. Nothing to see. Keep going. And there is a Phillies card. That one's definitely not a keeper. The Phillies did not make the postseason. It was the Cardinals. I forget who the other wild card team was that the Cardinals lost to. But that wait a minute. Did the Cardinals? I'm having trouble remembering my 2021 postseason. But yeah, no, the Phillies were not in the postseason. I'm 99 3/4% sure. And if you ever wonder about that fraction I use so often, 99 3/4%, it has a history in Cincinnati lore. It used to be the motto for Procter & Gamble's own Ivory soap. 99 3/4% pure was the motto of Ivory soap, which helped P&G make their first fortune. That was the very, very first mass-produced product they had that made the company a mint, and they did nothing but take off from there to be the juggernaut that they are today. You know, a top company worldwide. 23 packs to go. Junior Wooten, we've seen you. Everybody else is live. 23 packs to go. We've had some decent pack luck today, and the 82 packs that I've been opening, or really maybe 84 by now, if Twitch has been handing off to me the way they should be. I'll bet I have done 84 packs, or I will have done 84 packs by the time I'm done here. Billy Hatcher, former member of my bronze tournament team. I know that I've seen you before. Next pack, please. And these are all live cards, including Mr. Off-Center Stevie Wilkerson. So, yeah, nothing new here. 21 packs to go. Let's go do this thing. And there's a silver card with the Washington Senators, and the Nationals didn't even make it to the postseason. But That's a Senators card, so I don't believe that's going to play into a postseason scenario. Carlos Lopez is a duplicate. Walter Holke is a duplicate. And Pete Mickelson. Brand new historic bronze. Welcome to the organization, sir. But he's with the Dodgers, so he would be a keeper anyway. Being a unique historic bronze, I would keep him anyway. So even if he wasn't part of a postseason set. But the potential lays for him to be in the postseason set. So we will see what's coming up here. Next pack, please. And Ham Hyde, I know we've seen you before. Jim Pena, I know we've seen you before. Everybody else is live. 19 packs to go. Let's go, folks. Hey, Ryan Tepera with the White Sox, who were in the postseason. So there's another keeper. And Josh Taylor is another keeper. In fact, I think that's the second Josh Taylor that we've seen. So, so both of those upper metal cards are going to be keepers for the postseason set. Huge sale tomorrow night after the content's released. Okay. And according to this, Discord's telling me something, but I'm not paying attention to Discord. Bam Morale, we have seen you before. Everybody else is a live card. Let's keep on going. And these are all live cards. Nothing new here. 16 packs to go. There's, yep, another keeper. Tampa Bay Rays, Colin McHugh. Potential postseason card. Okay, we'll keep him. I've been getting really decent luck on these silvers and higher. And Toronto Blue Jays, I'm afraid they did not make the playoffs. At least I'm 99 3/4%. There's that ratio again. That one could be sold, but I'm still going to wait until tomorrow night to do my sales on my bigger cards, regardless. I'll be selling lower, like bronzes and irons that are duplicates only, because I know I'm going to have a mountain of them anyway, and we'll take care of anybody else who's a duplicate or not. After tomorrow night's content set reveal. Okay, Neil Finn, looking good. Chat is still ablaze. Okay. Harris goes for 3K and is part of the Selects historical mission for the Nats. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Good to hear. Thank you, sir. That one's going to be worth something. Okay. And the wild cards were the Cardinals and the Dodgers. How could I forget the Dodgers? It was the Giants that won the division, and the Dodgers were the other wild card. How could I ever forget that? Okay. Well, anyway. Alrighty, so Michael Barrett, have we seen you? No, we have not seen you. Brand new historic bronze with the 1999 Montreal Expos, who, and this is an inside joke for those of you in the know, that the riddle is, what was Pee Wee Herman's favorite team? The Expos. Nyah, nyah, nyah. Did he actually say that? Yes, he did. Okay. Pee Wee Herman's favorite team. Okay. 14 packs to go. Let's do it. And we have all live cards. Nothing new here. I realize, yes, the innuendo level went up dramatically with that Pee Wee Herman joke. Okay, Jose Altuve with the Astros. Yes, there's another postseason keeper. Dauri Moreta. I don't remember ever seeing him before, and I've never seen him before. He must have been a late season addition to the live cards. He must have been in that last content set that was dropped suddenly. That included live cards, because I've never seen the face, never heard the name. I couldn't even tell you where he fits in the Reds organization. I'll have to go look him up just out of sheer curiosity, but they started him out as low as they could. He's only a 40, so welcome to the team, sir. Good to see you. All right, 12 packs to go. And twin killing here with the silver, and these are both non-postseason cards. Fausto Carmona with the now Guardians, formerly the Indians, and Cody Stashak with the Twinkies. Mysterious Walker, yes, we have seen you before with a mysterious name. Chat is just blowing up. Yeah, Google Pee Wee Herman. He got himself in trouble for a little exposure trouble. Okay, so that was what the basis of the joke was. Who's Pee Wee Herman's favorite team? The Montreal Expos. Not Expos, but Expos. Okay. Daniel Hudson with the Padres, who fired their manager after he didn't get them to the postseason. So that's not a postseason keeper. But there's local hero Andrew Benintendi, who I actually got to see play some high school ball because he went to a high school that was in the same league as my Finneytown Wildcats. He went to Madeira High School over on the eastern end of the county, over by ultra affluent Indian Hill. Another school, and another team that's in our league. A large, sprawling suburb that has a very small high school because all of the estates are so massively huge. He grew up in Madeira, next door to Indian Hill. So Madeira, Indian Hill, and Finneytown were all in the Cincinnati Hills League together, along with some other teams like Marymount and Wyoming, which is a neighboring suburb, Finneytown's biggest athletic rival, next door to Finneytown. The Wyoming Cowboys, also the Taylor team. I forget what I think they're the Yellow Jackets, perhaps. Taylor over in the western end of the county, and the Deer Park Wildcats are also in there. So yeah, that's a standing joke around here that whenever Deer Park and Finneytown play, the Wildcats are going to win because both teams are Wildcats. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's keep on moving. 10 packs to go. We're getting close. Oh, we ought to be in silver packs by now, folks. And we are in silver packs. There's another silver from a non-postseason team. Will Harris. Yes, sirreebies. And it won't be too long. I think the last 5 packs are going to be gold and historical. Okay? And they're double historic silver. Okay, with the Philadelphia Athletics, who are now the Oakland Athletics, and they were not in the postseason, I don't think. So that's not a big one. And that's another A's card that I don't think will play into postseason sets. But I'll still hold on to them as part of my card sale for tomorrow night. Okay, we have 3 more packs to go before we get into the heavy stuff in Cleveland's Jose Ramirez. All right, so there's 2 non-postseason cards, but that's about my 5th or 6th diamond that I pulled, so I'm really, really happy to see that. Haven't seen any perfects yet, but we've been seeing quite our share of golds and silvers and diamonds as far as that goes. Okay, 2 more non-gold packs to go. Camilo Duvall, there's a keeper with the postseason Giants. Matt Maloney with the Reds, he's a duplicate. We've seen him before. Okay, last silver pack. And we have Aaron Fletcher with the Mariners, not a keeper for postseason purposes, but I'm still keeping him. Let me take a quick look at my drops. I ought to be fairly close to another drop. I've got 1 more minute to go to my next drop. 1 more minute to go. Okay, here's our first gold pack. Let's see what's good inside of here. It was supposed to be a gold pack. Maybe I only had 3 gold packs. Okay. Alex Avila with the Nationals. They were not a postseason team. And Mark Knudson, a brand new historic iron. Welcome to the organization, sir. Starter with the 87 Brewers. Good to see brand new cards. Buster Adams, I know we've seen you before. Okay, I must have had only 3 gold packs. I thought I had 4, but I must only have 3 because here comes a gold card. And look at here. But he's a duplicate, which means I've already got him. So let's see. But he's with the Brewers. Maybe a potential postseason card. I don't know. Yeah, I've already got Milwaukee's future legend done. So yeah, he'll be a seller after tomorrow night. I don't think he'll be part of the postseason set because these future legends were pretty much a specialty niche and I don't expect to see them in any other missions other than future Legend missions. Okay, Joe Ward, we have seen you before. Everybody else, including D.D. Gregorius, who's, I think, the only MLBer that has the Netherlands flag flying on his card bubble. Okay, good to see you in there, sir. One more gold pack. Let's do this. And it's Merv Rettenmund with the 1971 Orioles. They were not postseason, but he is excellent to see. I think he's going to be in a mission or 2 or 3. He's in Seattle's Historical Selects, who I already have complete and submitted. Look at that L10. Oh my goodness. He's going to sell. He's going to bring in some nice jack for the team. Jack Suthoff. We have seen you before. A non-postseason gold in Jose Barrios. So this is a double gold pack. Not quite hot enough to show up in the fire polls. Gary Bear, have we seen you? Okay, yes we have. Okay, everybody else is... Oh, I missed the fact that Mr. Suthoff is from the 1903 Reds. Always good to see a Reds card come up. Okay, last gold pack. And we have postseason possibility Tanner Houck. Okay, and everybody else is a live card, including Mr. former Red Noe Ramirez, now with the Diamondbacks. Okay, here is an historical pack. Expect to see some goodies here, folks. Give it to me, game. Give it to me. Let's go. Freddie Parent with the Boston. Is that the Boston Red Sox or the Boston Braves? If it's the Boston Braves, that might be Atlanta's precursor in their history. I have to study my history a little bit. That Boston logo does not look like Red Sox to me. I believe it's Boston Braves at that particular point. And I don't know if they're precursors to the modern day Atlanta Braves, in which case that's a keeper. Hard to say. Okay. Yes, they were. Okay. Very good. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Excellent. Glad to hear that. And look at my 5th or 6th Build-A-Legend, and every last one of them has been different. Every last one has been a different card. And Jimmy Rollins, how much are you worth, buddy? You're worth $248. That'll help the team a little bit. Ron Muller is a brand new historic iron from the LA Angels from back in 1961. That was when they were practically a brand new team, if I remember right. Because I believe that is the historic LA Angel logo. Okay, Hal Peck, we've seen you before. Ralph Beard, yes. Larry Lubers, yes. Oh, yeah, former Red Larry Lubers. So, excellent pack draws, folks. I'm really tickled with that set. I'll get some value out of them, even if I have to wait until tomorrow night to get my money out of them. Okay, let me see how the team has been doing with all those pack pulls. I know I had to miss. Well, I have to go back and pick up my 5th drop. Let me go back and pick up my 5th drop. And there we go. Drop number 5 is achieved. I can get rid of that and get me into here in the game. And my oldest tournament is still running. Let me see how far along I am before I go back in to look at my perfect team and see how I'm doing. And we're up 3-2 against the Lottie Giants, who I see a lot in my bronze tournaments lately. And we've been faring fairly evenly against each other, though I have the upper hand in this particular quarterfinal. I'm only 1 game away from more packs. Okay, so that's good to see there. I'm going to get myself into one more tournament to get spamming because I got eliminated from one while I was ripping packs. And I'll be down here towards the bottom, and about right there we go. 25 out of 32. I'll be number 26. Okay, team, let's see how you did while I was ripping cards out of their packs. And we got another win against Louisville. Nice. Yes, FIDA finally won a game. They got him some run support, and look at he only won 5-4. And let me see, that should give me 2 of 3 against the Louisville Colonels. So that puts me, I think, now a game and a half up on them. Let's go back and take a look at the main screen, and we'll see. Yes, oh, I'm 2 games up on them. Oh, there was an off day in between that I missed. See, yeah, there's the off day that I missed. Now I'm going to play the Fredonia Ducks. Oh, I think I have not seen yet this season. Let's see what their roster looks like. Oh, they look tough. They look tough. There's a Build-A-Legend Marichal and McDowell, who's not the most reliable starter, and Smokey Joe is not the most reliable starter. Matt Cain is not the most reliable starter either. And they have Harvey in there as a starter. Let's see. Yeah, I would dare say, folks, even though I see a lot of black in there as far as the number ratings go, I'm not seeing enough there to really bust my bubble. I think I may do well against these guys. And am I playing them at home or on the road? And I'm playing them on the road, which that's an added factor in their favor because I'm lousy on the road. Let me see what what the expanded standings say now for my home and away record. I'm 21-8 at home. Oh, I came up from 15-18 to 18-18. Oh no, that's not me. That's not me. Let's try it down here, guys. Let's try it down here. 22-8 at home, and 15-20, which means it looks like I have not had an away game yet since I started the stream. So anyway, we'll see how well I do with those Ducks, those Fredonia Ducks. Hopefully I'll be able to pull at least 1, maybe 2 games off of them. So I took 2 games out of 3 against the Louisville Colonels. So that gave me a game and a half of position up on them, but they must have taken a loss during my off day to make the gap, instead of a game and a half, makes it 2 full games. So that's how that had to work. Hey, Joe Morgan looks like he may be starting to come out of his slump. Yeah, since I demoted him in favor of Jackie Robinson to play full-time second base, now he's starting to come alive again. So if he comes up big enough, look at there. I had a 13-game quality start streak by Vida Blue. That he, even though he had like a 4-6 record, he had a streak broken of 13 quality starts in a row. There's my last Twitch drop, and we're going to go ahead and open you up right now, guy. This is pack number 87. Let's see, that's 87. And Bob Brenly with the Giants, another keeper for postseason. Nice. Nice to see. And that card ought to be, yes, look at that. He's going to be in Historical All-Stars and in a team mission for the Giants. One other piece of useless trivia about Mr. Bob Brenly. He was at Ohio University in Athens, Ohio, about the same time I was. So I got to see him play plenty of baseball for the Bobcats. So he was a little bit after Mike Schmidt's time. Schmidt graduated in 1970, which was actually before I arrived in the fall of 71. But I've told the story multiple times before, and it bears repeating, that when I was in high school, a junior in high school, I actually made a college visit over to Athens, and I got to see Mike Schmidt during a break in the campus tour. I stopped by the baseball field, and I got to see him hit his last home run in a Bobcats uniform in 1970. That he hit that ball an estimated 485 to 525 feet. There was the old phys ed, the old main gymnasium for the college before they built the convocation center that was active during my time there and during Mike Schmidt's later years. That the building that he hit the middle of the roof of was just beyond the left field fence. That building was a fairly good sized building to hold several thousand people. in the main basketball arena. And after the Convocation Center was built, that was like 13,000 plus seats. I believe the old Grover Center, Brandon Tad Grover was who that building was named for. You can look him up. But Grover Center had been the main gymnasium for the Bobcats, and Mike Schmidt hit the middle of the roof beyond the left field fence. So that gives you an idea of how far he cranked that ball. And down the left field line, it was in the low 300s. So he gave it a good, honest ride. And it went well over 100 feet beyond the 300. But like I said, they estimated that ball would have gone an estimated 485 to 525 feet, which is a good knock in anybody's book. But Bob Brenly was during my time at Ohio University, and I got to see him play a lot. Very, very good catcher. And those two guys, Schmidt and Brenly, both had one of the best coaches in all of college baseball in Mr. Bob Wren, W-R-E-N, like the bird. Bob Wren was an outstanding baseball mind and was able to get the best out of a lot of his good players. Brenly making it to the majors, Schmidt making it to the majors as being two prime examples of his handiwork. Okay, so we are done drawing packs. And we're getting fairly close to me having to get some supper together because I'm cooking up some Italian ranch turkey burgers tonight. And I'm not sure if I have that recipe in the food channel on my Discord server, but if it isn't there, it will be after tonight because I remember posting it in some other places. So yeah, I'm doing Italian ranch turkey burgers, which really, really easy recipe to remember. I have half a pound of ground turkey. I've got a 1 ounce of crumbled feta cheese. Put that in there. Half a tablespoon of ranch dressing. Half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Okay, what I mean by ranch dressing is the dry ranch dressing mix. Okay, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Okay, some salt, some pepper. And I use an avocado masher to mash all that stuff together and mix it up really, really well. And form 2 quarter-pound patties that I cook for 5 minutes in a lightly oiled skillet on medium heat, 5 minutes on each side, and oh my gosh, are they ever tasty and so easy to make. But a half pound of ground turkey, 1 ounce of crumbled feta cheese, half tablespoon of dry ranch dressing, half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, some salt, some pepper, and a teaspoon of minced garlic. And oh my goodness, is it ever good. Okay? All right, so we are done there, and it's about time for me to call it quits here for today. So I think as we work our way out of here, it's time for me to bring attention to a couple of new followers on the channel. Vicarious16 and Lightning Viper. Thank you so much for following the channel. It's greatly appreciated. My Discord, I don't believe it's by invitation only, but if you need to, maybe I'll tell you what I think I might try to do is, because I have set up invites before, but I'm a little leery of Discord and its invite mechanism because it thinks that if I am offering up too many invites too soon, it suspends my Discord and I have to go back in and verify that it's me doing it. I've got a phone now that allows for verification very easily, so I may just go ahead and see what I can do. Okay, I need Twitch mods. Hey, thank you, Minerva. I appreciate that. I may need some Twitch mods. I don't really have any to help keep paying attention to the chat. Yeah, thank you. I'll happily keep that in mind for future reference. The channel is getting big now. It is getting quite a bit big. Sports Ghost 95. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good to see you, sir. Punk 42 AE. I've got all the RNG today. Opening 5-pack. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, great. Yes, I agree with everything that was said lately in chat. Okay, Luke 11:11. Let me take a look and see. I don't think my Discord is by invitation only. You should be able to find it. And if I find out that you can't find it, I'll try to make it open. Okay, thanks a lot, everybody. And Baller Nothing One, I appreciate the kind words. So, thanking everybody for stopping by. We are going to go ahead and call it quits so I can get to work out in the kitchen. So, pulling my Joe Nuxhall out of the bag. This is Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Good afternoon and good night, everybody. Take care. And thanks to Zen Lunatic 16 for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Take care, folks.